Week 4 is upon us. It is Showdown with Brown time. Mark Malusis with the owner of Empire Automotive Group, Michael Brown. What's going on, Michael? How are you?
All good, Moose.
Yeah, we are at Week 4. We'll get into the Jets and the Giants, but for you out there, you know what you do? You got to go to shopempireauto.com/pick-win-drive. Register. It's free. What we do here, Michael makes a selection against the spread each and every week. If he wins, we draw your name. When you register, you have an opportunity, 3-year lease on a car at the end of the season. So at the end of the year, we're giving away a car. Need to find some winners. We're 0-3 to begin the season.
Tough start.
Unfortunately, the Giants on Monday night didn't do us any favors against the Cowboys.
Listen, I watched that game cover to cover, and my heart goes out to Daniel Jones. The guy really played his tail off. His offensive line just got outplayed every snap in and snap out. You did see some positives. I mean, I did like to see Saquon definitely show he has the ability to do it. But that's Giants defense. There were receivers open left and right, and you got to give Rush, a lot of credit. The guy can play.
Guy can play. Dan Quinn, great as a defensive coordinator. That defensive line for the Cowboys is legit.
Fierce.
They are fit. Yeah. They are fierce, no doubt. And then you get to your Jets, Michael, against Cincinnati. What was the defense? Can you explain something? And maybe we see Wilson this week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. We'll find out as the week does go along. But what was exactly the defensive game plan against Burrow and the Bengals when Burrow was getting sacked? He was going into the game on Sunday. He was on pace to get sacked 111 times this year. What was the pass rush?
Yeah, I'm really not sure if there was a plan. The problem, what we're seeing is, we spent all this money on this defensive line, $80, $90 million, and you're getting pressure from the inside with Quinn and Williams, but he's flushing outside the pocket, and he's able to do some things, outside the hash marks. That shouldn't be happening.
No.
The cover two, we talked about it before we stepped on here. Prior 2 weeks, 30 and 40% in cover two, these other teams. The Jets won 2% of the time. Something is systemically wrong, and you're seeing it now from the players. DJ Reed is speaking up.
Lack of communication.
Quinn and Williams is getting fed up on the sidelines. Things are starting to happen. What the hope is that creates a mentality of, hey, we got to get it together. We got to get on the same page, and we got to start working towards something with this defense. What I will tell you is there is more talent on this Jets team than we've seen probably in a decade. This should not be happening.
No, it should not be, and that brings who into the focus? The head coach.
Yeah, listen, he has been thrust right into the forefront. Again, I will have some sympathy. We talked about it before the year started. The two big names that came out, what has to happen for this Jets team to click off the go? Number 2 and number 77. Both down, both hurt, first 3 games of the year. 77's out for the year. Tough stuff, but that's football. You got to somehow step up and do some things. The draft is proving to be a really good thing for the Jets in 2022, right?
Oh, no doubt.
There's players.
There are.
We have talent, both sides of the football. It's not equating into wins, and what's going to happen is you're going to see the media's getting impatient, the fan base is getting impatient, and if they don't start winning, it's only going to get worse. And now you're going into Blitzburg, right?
At least you don't get T.J. Watt.
You don't get T.J. Watt, but Mike Tomlin you get.
Yes.
And that guy, what does he do? He wins football games.
How do you think Wilson looks Sunday against the Steelers if he starts?
I think he's going to start, and I think we're very concerned about left tackle because you can't start the guy who played last week. You can't start him. Start anybody but him.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to agree on that.
I would agree.
I would duplicate Matt Mitchell somehow, clone him.
I know.
That kid's playing.
He is playing.
He's playing.
And
he's
thrown into a spot he was not expected to be the starter.
Doing whatever he can. So listen, I think Wilson's going to run for his life, and it's going to be very difficult. Again, who's better off starting? And I am pro Wilson, wanting to see him and judge him, but who's better apt to handle a blitz? A statue like Flacco, but that can read a defense, or a green guy like Wilson that can run, but you're going to be worried that he's going to be staring down a deer in the headlights. We're going to find out real fast.
Yeah, we are. Before we get to your selection, Michael, for a week 4, let's talk a little bit about what Empire Automotive Group does, because you guys, falls upon us, outreach into the community. It's Hunger Awareness Month.
Yeah, we love getting together with Harvest. There's a great charity every year. We look to raise money for Hunger Awareness Month, so we're going to donate proceeds from the sale of every vehicle towards this charity and try and feed a bunch of families.
That's great. And then helping those in need. And that's exactly what you've done throughout the course of your career. And that's what Empire Automotive Group continues to do. All right, let's get to your Week 4 pick. Jets are taking on, obviously, the Steelers on the road. Yeah. The Giants are entertaining the Chicago Bears. Are we going to go local? Or are we going to go around the NFL?
I can't. We tried to go local last week. It didn't work. We're going to change it up. I would love to take the Jets and love to back them. I just think they're going to have a very tough time going into Pittsburgh and facing a Mike Tomlin team who's always motivated to play. So we're going to leave.
All right, where are we focusing in on?
We're going to look at the Chargers against the Texans.
All right, Chargers on the road. They just got steamrolled by Jacksonville. Houston is another tough luck loss on the road in Chicago against the Bears. Justin Herbert, banged up, ribs and all, laying 4.5 on the road.
Yeah, I like San Diego in this spot. I think they're a very good team. I've said it all year long. I know Herbert's banged up, but they have a lot of weapons. You're going to see, what's going on with Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
I think the team plays solid defense. I think the Texans, I think they're trying. I just don't think they have enough players, and I don't think they match up well against the Chargers.
LA Chargers on the road in Houston, laying the 4.5. That's Michael's selection. Now it's up to you. What do you need to do? Go to shopempireauto.com/pickwindrive. Register. It's free. Michael's making a selection. We're doing this throughout the course of the football season. Michael's correct. We draw your name any week when we register. When you register out there, it costs you nothing. We draw your name, then you're in the pool for a 3-year lease on an automobile at the end of the football season. So Michael's Week 4 selection, Chargers laying 4.5 on the road in Houston against the Texans. Michael, good luck to you.
Thanks, Moose.
You got it, and good luck to you.